What's up, everyone? Pritch here, and today we're going to go over all the Musket changes that are already in the public test servers that are going to be making their way to the live servers sometime soon in November. Goal with the Musket build was to make it feel a little bit better to use across all levels, and increase the use and effectiveness of several abilities. Increase the Musket base damage by 2.5%. That in and of itself, Musket gets a damage buff. I think most people would agree that's actually going to be pretty cool. Nice. Fixed an issue where the Musket could not be reloaded after dodge rolling, then triggering auto run. Did not know that existed. Glad it's not going to be in the game anymore. Fixed an issue where the reloading would not automatically resume after interruption while player is aiming. You know, I actually have heard of that one, and that's thank you for fixing the bug. Fixed an issue where Musket overcharged shots were not being consumed while hip firing while crouched. Okay, what? So apparently what they're saying is if you put an overload shot in, and there's 3 different overload shots, and then you were crouching, and then you didn't aim down the sight, it wouldn't get rid of the overload shot? What? That's crazy. Fixed an issue that caused this critical reload passive to function inconsistently. This is super vague. Just tell us, like, is it going to work now? Like, are we good? Good to go? Traps. Traps no longer can be triggered by players in Death's Door. Interesting. I actually didn't know that. By the way, for players in Death's Door are downstated enemies, like that are just one hit away from death. Apparently, traps would trigger on them. Didn't know that. Sticky Bomb. Increased damage from 175% to 235% damage. That is a 60% damage increase. Like you're gaining 60% weapon damage off that, which is a 34% buff, according to Kara, which I believe you. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be completely honest, guys. Sticky Bomb is still one of my favorite abilities in this game. I think it is so fun to use. Like, I think it is so fun. And frankly, if you're doing like open world mob clears and stuff like that, or open world dungeons, it does really good AoE damage already. Like that, this buff is actually awesome. I love this so much, and I legitimately think that you could play a Musket in wars, and you could just chuck sticky bombs. Like, chuck sticky bombs onto points and just watch the numbers explode. Like, you could easily, to a light armor person, one sticky bomb with a full dex int build, you're looking at like 5 to 6k minimum. One sticky bomb. I'm looking forward to this. Stopping Power. Reduced cooldown from 18 seconds to 15 seconds. Stopping Power is the one that applies a slow and staggers. It's an overload shot. Power Shot. Reduces the cooldown from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. Power Shot is the one that you load in and it just does a lot more damage. Shooter Stance. Reduced cooldown from 20 seconds to 18 seconds. Added additional options to exit the shooter stance pose and ensure that the player will return to standing when exiting the stance. Players can exit shooter stance by pressing sprint, the ability key, dodge, escape, and releasing the right mouse button. Wow. They have added a lot of ways to get out of shooter stance. Frankly, I think sprint holding W key is probably going to be the easiest and best one. Overall, frankly, I think all of those are great changes. I don't think the cooldown reduction is crazy. I think all of those getting a little bit of a buff to them is fantastic. I will personally still argue that I believe overload shots should not root you when putting the overload shot in. Until I see that change, muskets are still going to struggle a little bit for me. But frankly, they just buffed the crap out of one of my favorite abilities, Sticky Bomb, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy for it. So, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to just some giant bombs. Yeah. I think that's going to do it for the musket. Let me know in the comments below, what are your guys' thoughts? Are you guys excited for the sticky bomb? Are you excited for the 2.5% increased damage? Let me know in the comments. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.